Hi everybody, this is Katarina with Libelula's Path. I'm an Akashic record reader, an energy practitioner, as well as a cosmic channeler, and I'm here to talk about the autumn equinox along with the new moon, which is in Virgo. This is on September 21st, the new moon. The autumn equinox is around September 22nd, depending on what time zone you are in. So these is really important dates to be aware of, particularly in terms of how it's going to affect your energy, how it may affect finances, and how it may affect overall career and relationships. So essentially an overview of how it's going to affect your life. So as I begin to tap into the new moon, there is a sense of rebranding is the word that I'm getting. Rebranding of the way that you identify yourself, the way that you see yourself, rebranding the way that you present yourself to the world, rebranding the way that you think, the way that you move in the world. This is a large aspect of the new moon. The newness of the new moon is amplified by the partial solar eclipse that is happening. For the sun is one, it resonates deeply with our confidence, our ability, our power to say no, our relationship to our power source, our solar plexus chakra. These are the pieces and components that are connected to this new moon, and what is it that we are uncovering? There is a releasing and shedding of any parts of your life that you feel entertain victim mentality. For example, why does this happen to me? This person is doing this to me. A lot of thought processes along the line of things happening to you instead of things happening for you, and how can you react in a way that's proactive rather than destructive or reactive to a point where you're not truly learning from the experience. And for those who feel as if they complain or talk about the same topics over and over again in their life and there hasn't been much traction, there will be signs from God, the universe, that it is time to let go of the way that you talk about yourself. The way that you talk about yourself is so vital to where you're going, where your future is headed. When you talk about your body, your mind, the person that you overall are in a negative way, that is an affirmation, a negative affirmation that you are not capable of change, you are not capable of expansion, and you are then stuck in the same cycle over and over again. So be very careful about the way that you talk about yourself, because everything is an affirmation of sorts. The way that you carry yourself is an affirmation of sorts, and that connects deeply to this theme of rebranding the way that you present yourself to others, the way that you open your heart to others. And if you feel as if you tend to be more of a defensive person, a person who tends to, when somebody gives you feedback, you tend to think, what is it about me that always does something wrong? This is just an ideology I'm picking up. And instead of saying, this person is reflecting back a part of me that needs love, that needs compassion, that needs acceptance, and it is my work to accept that part of myself, even if I don't like it right now, even if I feel shame. So there are also components of shame, releasing shame around our identity, releasing shame for wanting the things that we want in our life, and feeling much more unapologetic, because shame takes so much from us. Shame takes energy and time and presence. So when we are able to sit in confidence, connect with the energy of the sun, the solar plexus chakra, do exercises that support the solar plexus chakra, such as abdomen strengthening exercises, such as practicing energy work on your solar plexus, on your stomach, such as envisioning blockages being released from your solar plexus during meditation or points of silence. These are pieces that are going to strengthen your ability to feel more confident in yourself, because as we head into Libra relatively soon, Libra is can be a very extroverted sign, can be a very flirtatious, open sign. And that the medicine that Virgo has to offer us, this Virgo new moon, is that it's time to start loving ourselves openly, because there is also societal conditioning that to love ourselves openly means to be arrogant, to be too much, to be a little too different. That is the conditioning that it is important for us to walk away from and to walk into. If it feels discomfort, if I feel discomfort loving myself, there is some lesson I'm being taught here. How can I openly love myself? And if those around me are not supportive of that, they are not for you at this moment. They may be given time to evolve and to choose a more loving approach, and you may be triggering something in them that is asking them to love themselves more. This is all part of the interconnected oneness that we are as humans. We are all connected. And so when we don't like the way that somebody reacts to us growing, to us changing, to what we feel is expansion, there's lessons there for them, but there's also lessons there for you in terms of, are you going to let that person dictate your growth, or are you going to give them space, give them time, give them love, and then see what changes, see what doesn't, and make the best decision for you in that moment. And things evolve every day, every moment. So those are the parts of the Virgo new moon that are shining very brightly. Then there is the autumn equinox. The autumn equinox is just a enhancer of this energy, but also there's a lot of wisdom the autumn equinox has to offer. And I welcome you all for the autumn equinox to do a ritual, do something that signifies that you are stepping into fall, whether that is something external such as the colors you are wearing, or something internal such as you honoring that there is a slowing down of sorts. The energy will be slowing down up until around January, December. And there also could be a ceremony around food, the foods that you make, the foods that honor the seasonal things that are coming into fruition. And that also prepares your body on a physical level that we are transitioning. We are coming into a season that is full of maternal love that comes from divine feminine energy. For summer is a more masculine season, and as we enter fall, we are balancing the masculine of summer with the maternal side of autumn, of fall, and also learning how to romanticize our everyday life. It is not just about what's in our bank account that makes us feel wealth, but instead the way that we see our life. Everything around you is a blessing. Everything around you, the universe, God, you have provided for yourself. And those that are gifts, then you send gratitude to those who have provided things for you. And when you are able to romanticize a simple meal that you make for yourself, you are able to feel wealth internally, as opposed to feeling like the thing that you buy at the mall is going to help you feel wealthy. It's okay to treat ourselves and to save up for something, or to buy something that's a larger expense. But what's the most beautiful is us feeling unconditional wealth, unconditional love for ourselves. And Autumn is a very intrinsic season. The autumn equinox has to offer us that it is time to go within. It also may be time that you will connect with others who are much more in alignment with you. For those who feel as if they're not very connected with friends, or they don't have that many friends, or they don't have that many people they feel they can talk to openly and truly, you will be offered opportunities during this autumn equinox to be truly open and to find your tribe, find the people that are in alignment with where you are going. And the autumn equinox has to offer the power of silence, the power of rest, picking up a ritual every day that offers silence, whether it's sitting in silence, meditation, or anything that promotes being very intentional with being present with yourself. These are particularly interesting aspects of the autumn equinox. And as I had mentioned in the previous video, Demeter and Persephone are goddesses that are coming in to help bring out the relationship you have to speaking up, to being bold, and to unapologetically being different, because that is also something that's part of the journey of acceptance, is learning to be seen and feeling comfortable being seen. At times, it can feel as if you just rather not talk about things that you perceive are weird about you, or that you perceive are different. But when you talk about them, you let them free, and you let your soul know that it's okay to be yourself. There are less blockages in your life as a result. There is more freedom and wiggle room to find people and opportunities that are in alignment with you. So it is also, this autumn equinox is about releasing the cage around our minds. Often our thoughts are self-manifested, self-created, because we believe the negativity. We believe that we are not inherently worthy of being happy, that we have to suffer a little more to earn something, work a little harder to earn something, wait till you burn out until you feel fully complete. And that is an event of sorts in our lives. This event comes up over and over again, so we can choose differently, so we can be in alignment with ourselves. And I'm also seeing that colors are very important during this time. The rich oranges, the mauves, the burgundies are going to be really beautiful to put on display on your body, around your home. Getting a candle in those colors would be very uplifting for your environment, and also inviting in autumn and all of its wisdom and what it has to offer you all. So in terms of the intersection between the new moon and the autumn equinox, prepare to feel more calm during this time, because we are exiting a period of emotional chaos. We are exiting a period of dysregulation and entering one where there are more opportunities to regulate. So there will be a sense of calm the upcoming days, 2 days before the new moon, which is the 19th, up until September 27th. There will be a glory period, or a period of feeling more in touch with yourself, feeling like you can be clear on what you want and where is it that you are headed. in addition to what you will feel, there will also be opportunities for you to be aware of how nature is going to affect you, because externally the leaves and everything around us is going to start to change, and within us on a spiritual level we will be shifting, our souls will be shifting to what we see on the outside. So we will then emulate or be invited to emulate a more toned down, a more calm, a more in sync version of ourselves, because summer was very go, go, go. Summer was very coming out of our shells, coming out of ourselves, being very involved with others, being very involved in things that didn't always pertain to us. And now there is a slow immersion of the soul back into the body and saying, okay, we are recouping, we are understanding what's next, because I feel for many of you, you are questioning, what is it that God has in store for you? What is it that is coming? And in that questioning, there will be additional invitations for you to continually surrender to the questions and cleanse your energy by doing certain things, such as setting a routine of saging or incensing or playing high vibrational music in your home, being very clear and continuing to release, because by the autumn equinox, the door will be completely shut to what no longer needs to be in your life, what no longer is serving your ultimate highest good. So it's okay if you feel emotional during this next week or two, because you will feel as if something is gone, something is no longer here, but that is creating space. So let the birth, let the fertility, let the rebirth expand and grow, for it will come. And for many of you, October, there will be answers, and there will be a time where things will just finally make sense. So I hope that this was really helpful for you all. I'm sending you love and blessings. Happy autumn equinox, happy new moon.